It's such a nice afternoon that I thought I would come out here and do a DIY project, an upcycling project with some of my son's old wellies. I've got a single fireman boot and it's got some cracks in the side. And I also have this pair of boots that also has a crack you can see. My son has worn these daily. I was a little bit sentimentally attached to them and I just thought, well, why don't I just turn them into a fun planter and then I don't have to part with them. So I'm going around my flower beds and finding perennials to divide and put into these. I've got some phlox you can see behind me in that bin and it spreads really well. It's a great ground cover. And I've got some other random ones. I don't even know what they're all called, but they're freebies. But I just love plants that you can get for free because they spread and divide, and perennials come back every year. So let's go dig up a few from my garden. I want a chunk that's gonna hang over, so I think I'm just gonna grab that. Just gonna tearing some up. Now in here, I think that these are some periwinkle. They divide well too, so I'm gonna grab one of those. That's got some roots. I do own gardening gloves, but I rarely remember to use them. Okay, what else did I swipe? Back here I've got some volunteer bee balm. Might be fun to put in there. It smells so good, I love them. And these spread like mint, so they usually have connected roots. Oh, yeah, maybe I had some volunteer mums here too. That's what these are. Mums can be a perennial and not just an annual like they sell them. This I think is an echinacea maybe? This is an herbal plant as well. Like bee balm. Okay, what else might we want? I really like these little purpley things. Also a great ground cover. We'll use that. Okay, I think we have a good start for our boot garden. Using a power tool on a DIY project is always kind of fun. So I've just drilled some holes in the bottom of these boots so that they have proper drainage. Now I'm just going to safety pin them together. This will keep them from tipping over if the plants are top heavy, and I'm going to put sand in them up to here. Here's a little tip for you young mom gardeners. When your babies grow out of their changing pads, save them because they're waterproof. Just send them through the wash cycle and you've got a great kneeling pad for when you're doing gardening, and you won't get your knees wet or stained up while you're working. I'm going to go ahead and sit on mine. Hey, if you're enjoying my content, would you please just take a second to do me a favor and click the like button, subscribe below, and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when the next video is up. That really just helps the YouTube algorithm see that my content is worth watching, and it helps promote it to other people, and that way my channel can grow. I really appreciate it. So I've got some gardening soil, my divided perennials, and boots that are drilled and filled about an inch up with some sand for better drainage. Now I'm just going to fill them up with some perennials in a way that I think is really appealing. I'm going to go for the tall things first. As I go, I'm going to be tucking dirt in here to make sure the roots have enough. I'm going to use a stick to get that dirt worked down into the bottom too. I want not only variety, but also contrasting colors. I think I'm getting more dirt on me than in the boot. Let's see. Last but not least, my pop of bright green. There, I think that's delightfully wild. I'm gonna water it and then move on to the next. I think I'm going to add some dirt in this one first. It was a little bit harder to add it after I got my plants placed. Some of my bee balm, the color thing. And I'm not quite sure what this is, but I like that it looks like that it has the letter B on it. As well as that echinacea, it'll get pretty tall. I think I'm going to move this echinacea into my backyard. I don't want a huge clump like that. And we'll move this into my backyard. I think this amount is probably just right for another boot. I'm losing my light. I like how textural these are. Grab a mum and some bee balm, tighten the back. Stomp them down a little bit. And add another pop of that bright green. Last but not least, some beautiful purple. A little bit crowded, but I like there to be variety. And because a lot of these are ground cover, they're not terribly picky. As long as they've got some soil and they get watered once in a while, they grow pretty well. Then I'm going to water them in, make sure everybody's happy. Now potted plants tend to dry out quicker in the heat, so you'll definitely have to keep an eye if you make some of these, and make sure maybe you have some old shoes that you want to reinvent as planters, and make sure that you just keep them watered. I just love my whimsical little boot planter Upcycles. Well, I hope that you can see the opportunity for joy and beauty in your situation, even if it's less than ideal, like with these worn out, cracked up wellies. I really think they're going to bring a smile to someone's face. At least they make me really happy. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe below if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you'll know when the next video is up. I aim to post more intentional creative content every Friday. If you love gardening, I've actually got a couple more videos that you could watch. Stay tuned to the end and I'll have a clickable link, or you can look in the description box below for those links. I especially had a lot of fun editing the Ninja Gardening one, in which my kids helped me surprise a friend by sneaking over to her house and arranging a lot of beautiful plants in an outdoor planter by her front door. That was one of my favorite YouTube videos to film and edit, so check it out. So because a lot of people don't know about the behind the scenes, how YouTube works, I just want to share with you how important your engagement is to small YouTube creators, because likes, comments, and watch time all tell the YouTube algorithm that our content is worth watching, and it helps it get seen by other people. I've actually got the goal to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, because as a single income family, I'd really love to get monetized by YouTube, which means that with enough views they would pay me, and then I would be able to help contribute to family vacations and stuff like that. I do really enjoy doing this as a hobby and a creative outlet, but it would be really nice and make it more feasible for my time if that could happen. Have a good one. Bye. Cody, come here, buddy. Wait, did you stop being this crazy pants? Let's play hide and seek. Are you inside? Oh my goodness. Okay, Cody, chill out. Good boy. Hey, buddy. What you getting into? You guys plug this up? I think you guys plugged this. What's with the loud truck? Seems like almost everybody is outside this evening. Heard a lot of basketball noises and neighbors talking across the street from each other, and my little one is doing some chalk art. And I put a miniature rose plant in the matching boot and gave it to my mom for a Mother's Day gift.